Hey guys, happy Wednesday! It's time for what I wish I would have known Wednesday. And I came a little early today because I'm headed to play with my favorite 3-year-old for a couple hours. I love the freedom and flexibility of what we get to do, right? So today, been on my mind for a few days, is habits. And, you know, there's that great book, James Clear wrote, Atomic Habits. And if you haven't read it, or even like Google it and watch a YouTube video, highly recommend it. It really is a lot of thought process. But what I wish I would have known is that the habits that I create early in the morning and at night set me up for a great day. So and sometimes our habits, we can like go down a rabbit hole and not even realize that we've created a habit that isn't serving us very well. So I'm just going to suggest that you kind of look at 3 things that you do in the morning and 3 things that you do at night before you get ready for bed. And are they serving you for your highest, best self? Okay. And so, for example, and I was reading a book, the 10X is better than 2X. And today in that book, it talked about how you end your night prepares you for the next day. So I'm going to share those 3 things that he suggested doing, and I'm going to start implement them as a habit that I'm going to have, because I don't know about you, but when we're tired or when we've had a crazy day, sometimes we go to the flipper. We call it the flipper, the clicker, the flipper, the remote, or our phones, and start scrolling mindlessly, right? And none of that really serves our best self. None of that serves us for setting up tomorrow as a good habit. And I've been trying to be really intentional about bookending my day, starting my day in a great way, and ending my day. My start of my day is pretty routine and regular and have that pretty much down. But my night routine can really fluctuate. Like last night, I got on HGTV House Hunters and it was 10:15. Well, I go to bed between 9:30 and 10, and that's good for me. And I just noticed this morning, I was like, oh, so that 20 minutes really made a huge difference. And I didn't stay to my habits that I have been trying to create, right? So we're all going to fail. And then we give ourselves grace and we start again. So here's the 3 things that I'm going to just challenge you, encourage you, thought for you, that I'm going to start implementing, and I thought was so brilliant. Okay, so first of all, no screen time, 30 to 60 minutes before you go to bed. Okay, so that's going to really create a new habit. Like I know what I'm going to do. Like I'm going to take my phone and it's going to go away from me. Okay, at 9 o'clock. Like I'm actually going to set an alarm for 9 o'clock. So if you try to reach me after 9 o'clock, my goal is that I don't respond, right? Because that means I created a good habit. So number 1, no screen time. It means TV, screen, computer, phone, whatever. 30 to 60 minutes before you go to bed. Second is having a notebook, or go buy a really cute little journal. That always inspires me to write down 3 wins for the day. Okay, find 3 wins for the day. Now, I'm going to focus it being on my Mary Kay business because I'm going to grow my Mary Kay business, right? But 3 wins for the day. It might not always be in my business, but so 3 wins for the day. And decide that you won the day, that you had a great day, right? That you 3 wins, just 3, okay? And then write down 3 wins you want to have tomorrow. 3 wins you want to have tomorrow. Because if you've ever studied the subconscious, or the amygdala, or that little almond that we have in the back of our brain, whatever we put in our brain before we go to bed, we work on it all night. So when you're setting yourself up with 3 wins for tomorrow, and that's the last thing you think about, that's the last thing you write down, and you guys know writing them down is much more effective. It sinks into your spirit and your soul and your mind and your heart than just thinking about them. So writing them down, and then go to bed. And what happens is you've finished today on a good note, right? Positive wins. And you're starting tomorrow expecting the wins. I challenge you to do this today. Start today. And when you do that, do it again tomorrow, and do it again tomorrow, and do it again tomorrow and the next day. And let's start creating wins every single day. The power of habits. is amazing. It's a compound effect. Have a great day.